Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. You have really strong cards coming out. When I look here at the bottom of the deck, I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about you investing in something. I'm just getting a strong sense of investing in your future, but this investment requires some sort of change, some sort of transformation. There's something about you having specific goals in mind, but needing guidance to kind of get back on the path or be more solid on the path. And there's something here that needs to shift, because it feels like maybe you're running alongside of it or you're kind of running parallel to it. You're just not quite on the path that you need to be on. And so there's something that's shifting for you. So when I look at your current energy here, I'm getting the Fool, influenced by the Hermit. So you do have a new beginning that's kind of taking form. There's something about this. The Hermit card is about you taking some sort of break, kind of retreating into yourself, taking care of yourself, working through something internally here. I'm definitely getting this sense of working through something. It's not necessarily healing a wound, because I went to say those words and they didn't feel right. It's more of just internally working through something. So using the analytical part of your mind or some sort of data to kind of help you kind of just navigate and figure out what you're trying to accomplish here. This is why the Devil is showing up in what you need to focus on. So we do have the new moon in the sign of Capricorn on the 30th. And the way that this is showing up for you is that there's some sort of unhealthy habit or unhealthy attachment to the past that you do need to let go of. That's how this is coming out. That's why you're in hermit mode. You're really trying to figure out a way to release any kind of limitations or restrictions, any kind of feeling of being caged in, like the card here shows. Anything along those lines is what you're working on releasing. Ace of Cups. So when I look at your past energy and I see the Ace of Cups showing up here, this indicates a new beginning in alignment with what you want here. The Empress is showing up in your strength position. So this is transformation. That's how this is showing up. You can see here, she's pregnant. She's about to give birth. And so this is where a woman becomes a mother, and that transformation that's taking place. So your strength here is in kind of leaning into the changes that are happening and not resisting the changes that are happening. We do have the changes showing up here, and they're going to be sudden changes. This Tower moment showing up in your near future does indicate that whatever is going to happen, it's going to be instantaneous. It is going to be pretty significant. This one feels like it's a stronger one. And so there's some sort of shakeup that needs to take place to kind of get you back onto the path where you need to be. When I look at the external influences here, I'm getting the Eight of Cups with the Hierophant energy. And so this is about you maybe prioritizing some sort of union, really trying to work towards being in the right headspace, being in the right heart space, really getting yourself in alignment with some sort of union. We do have the Ace of Cups in the past, so this does indicate something might have already started, or you're kind of on the verge of something starting, because that Fool card is showing up right now in your kind of current energy. And so this does indicate that you are in maybe early stages or about to be early stages of a pretty significant relationship here with that Hierophant energy. Six of Cups is showing up in your hopes or fears position. So the Six of Cups is about you, because this is a card of nostalgia, and I'm definitely picking up on the nostalgia energy, where you're really just trying to tap into maybe when you were really happy before, especially when it comes to relationships. They're not all negative all the time. Even the ones that end, there were some positive elements to it, or positive times during the relationship. Otherwise, you wouldn't have lasted as long as you did. These relationships never would have gotten off the ground if you didn't get something out of them. And so there's this need to kind of channel, what does it mean to be in a happy relationship? Because even when you look at the past, even in those relationships that didn't work, and none of them would have if you've got a new one starting, there were periods where you were really happy. And what did that feel like? Because that's the energy that you're looking for. That's what you're trying to kind of tap into here. That's what you're hoping to regain. We do have the Magician showing up in your potential outcome. So I'm getting a very strong sense of be careful of the words that you speak, because your thoughts become words, your words become actions, and your actions bring about your reality. And there's something really significant about that entire orchestration of you manifesting what you want. Because you want to focus on the positive here, so that that's what you're manifesting, as opposed to focusing on the negative. The universe doesn't hear the word no. What the universe hears is where you're putting your effort and energy. So if you keep putting your effort and energy into negative, you're going to keep getting more negative. Let's get some additional details here. With the Fool and the Hermit, here we go. We've got the Six of Cups showing up here. The universe is trying to either bring something back around to you, or help you revisit a time that was really happy and prosperous for you. And that could even be connected to a past life. You might have a past life soulmate returning. Because it feels like you have a brand new beginning, that I'm almost getting like a second chance. But you're very much in your head thinking about it. You're very focused on that. This does feel like it's the mindset shift of focusing on the positive instead of the negative. Clarifying the Devil is the Page of Cups here. Yeah, you don't want any limitations or restrictions when it comes to pursuing what is in your best interest, the type of relationship you want, the person that you want. Page of Cups being open and available. And so you might even be having conversations around where maybe you've held yourself back in other relationships, where you've created such a rigid expectation and kind of almost a formula to the relationships that you're not able to really get the progress that you're looking for here. It does feel like you're releasing that during this new moon, at least some of it. With the Ace of Cups, I am getting the Eight of Wands. And so it does look like there was some sort of conversation or communication with another person that probably sparked this entire journey for you, where you're really focused on kind of being happy, being in the moment, manifesting more of this happy energy instead of the negative. With the Empress, I'm getting the Page of Wands. This transformation that you're going through is really sparking more action from you. There's something where it's getting you unstuck. If you felt like you were stuck or just in a situation with no real progress being made, that is changing. That is definitely changing. We've got the Tower that's going to unstick you. And clarifying the Tower is the Queen of Cups with the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is about movement. It's moving on from a situation. Queen of Cups, moving towards something that is in alignment with what you want. You could even be moving towards a water sign, so a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be the case, but it does look like you're moving towards somebody that you would consider to be a very nurturing type of person, somebody that you could really enjoy their company. Clarifying the Hierophant is the World. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're literally moving towards your goals, your dreams, your wishes here. The Eight of Cups is moving towards the Nine of Cups, quite literally. And with the Hierophant in the World, there's a lot of abundance surrounding this connection here. This to me would indicate that if it does lead to marriage, which it's looking like it would, then this would be kind of that last relationship that you have. That's how it's coming across. With the Six of Cups, I'm getting the Four of Swords. You want to be healed enough in order to really focus on the positive here and really generate more of that into the relationship, infuse more of that into your life. Tell me about the Magician. Nope, let's see if we can get one card. Five of Swords. So resolving any kind of inner conflict, maybe even an outward conflict, but what you're really trying to do is gain the clarity that you need so that you are really focused and kind of narrowly focused on your happiness so that you can manifest more of that, so that your dreams can be a reality. But it requires this kind of thought process that allows you to pick up the pieces. It really allows you to process these emotions and focus on the positive here. So Aquarius, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.